Welcome to today's game between the Parowan Lady Rams and the Enterprise Lady Wolves. Enterprise will be the visiting team, Parowan is the home team. Be a Region 18 game going on here today. Parowan's record is 7-6, and Enterprise is 10-6. On the mound today is the lefty, number 14, Madison Adams. She's a freshman. Her earned run average is 4.30, and her record is 4 wins and 5 losses. Catching for Parowan is Caitlin Matheson. Third baseman will be Lainey Williams. The shortstop is Lacey Sisner. The center fielder is Callie Renzello. First baseman is Sadie Jensen. Left fielder Maddie Matthews. Right fielder Macy Anderson. And the second baseman is Kinley Rowley. Leading off the top of the first for the Lady Wolves will be number 10, Addie Nelson. Addie will be playing shortstop today. And Addie has a 4.57 average. First pitch is called strike one. Addie's hit the ball 21 times. 6 of those are extra base hits. She's gone yard twice. Fouls that one out of play. And she has 17 RBIs. She's in a hole 0-2. There's a swing and a miss strikeout for 1 out of the game. So Adams gets her first strikeout. So number 3, Treasure Phelps, the left fielder, will be the batter. There's a foul ball out of play. Treasure Phelps is hitting .420. She also has 21 hits. She has 2 extra base hits and 1 home run, and is leading the team with RBIs with 18. Second pitch takes ball up and away. Count goes to 1-1. Ball 2. And there's a ball in the dirt for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Treasure Phelps. There's a called strike right at the knees. Good pitch by Adams. Send the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And there it's high, ball 4. So Treasure earns a walk for the first base runner for the Wolves. Now batting, the second baseman, number 21, Kel Jones. Kel's leading the Wolves in average, batting .512. 22 hits. Squares to bunt, right down the line. That's a fair ball. That is thrown wide, and DeKel will reach on a throwing error, and Treasure will move over to third base. So the Parowan coach is claiming that was a dead ball that went off DeKel's leg. But the umpire, the home plate umpire, didn't see it. He's going to go out and talk to the field umpire. Finish up with DeKel. She had average of .512, 22 hits, 7 extra base hits, 3 home runs, and 16 RBIs. So now batting will be number 8, the third baseman, Noah Moyle. Noah is batting .500, has 20 hits, 4 extra base hits, 2 home runs, and 17 RBIs. She also squares to bunt, and DeKel will take second on the play. So we've got runners at second and third, 1 out, cleanup hitter at bat. Treasure on third, DeKel on second, Noah at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. Just under that one. And that one's down low for a ball. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, almost caught strike on the outside corner, but it's outside for ball 2. 2-2 pitch coming to Moyle. There's a foul ball out of play. Noah hangs in there. So 1 out, a strikeout to Nelson. Phelps on third, Jones on second, and Noah takes up ball 3 to make it full count. Payoff pitch. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop. Sisner fills it, throws across the diamond, gets the out at first, goes back to third to get to Kell, and she's in there, safe at third. So Noah scores a run. RBI ground out. So Blakely Christiansen will be the batter. She will be pitching today. There's a shot in the gap. That is a 1 hopper to the fence. She's heading for 2. The throw is not in time. She's in for a stand-up double. Great piece of hitting by Blakely. The catcher, Haley Drake, will now be coming to the plate, number 7. Squares to bunt, puts it down. That one's going to be foul. Blakely's batting average was .361, 13 hits, 3 extra base hits, a home run, and 13 RBIs. Haley's batting .300, 9 hits, 1 extra base hit, and 7 RBIs. Shows bunt, pulls back, called strike 2. Haley in a hole, 0-2. That one's outside. Blakely out to second after her double. Haley the batter. Ground ball, left side, that's going to be foul. So 1-2 the count. And a ground ball to the third baseman. She picks it up, throws it wild. And another throwing error on the third baseman. That'll get Haley over to second. And Blakely will come in to score. So the lefty, Becca Hess, will be the batter. Number 2, takes low, ball 1. Becca will be playing right field. There's high. Becca's batting average is 200. She has 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Takes ball 3 outside. Count goes to 3-0. Haley Drake out at second. 3-0 count to Becca Hess. And that is a 4-pitch walk. So second walk of the inning for Adams. She has 1 strikeout as well. Macy Hunt will be the batter, number 5. Macy will be playing first base. She's hitting .333, has 10 hits and 6 RBIs. Hitting in the 8 slot. Swing and a miss. Below that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drake at second, Hess at first. Macy Hunt the batter, and that is high, ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. And that hits her in the ribs. Macy takes 1 for the team. Says she's okay down there. She's going to feel that one. That loads things up. For the number 9 batter, center fielder, 17, Hallie Christensen. Hallie's batting .412, has 7 hits and 3 RBIs. That is in the dirt. Just about got her feet. Enterprise has gone through their order. Got 3 runs in and 3 on board. Swing and a miss over top of it. Throw to third. Almost catches Haley off sleeping over there, but she gets back. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Fields it, comes home for the force out to end the inning. So Enterprise gets 3 runs on 1 hit and 2 errors and 3 walks. So defensively for Enterprise, we're going to have Blakely Christiansen be the pitcher today. Blakely has a 1-1 record, 1 win, 1 loss. Her earned run average is 8.78. Catching will be Haley Drake. Third base will be Noah Moyle. Addie Nelson will be playing shortstop. Kel Jones at second base and Macy Hunt at first base. In the outfield, we have Treasure Phelps in left field, Hallie Christensen in center field, and the right fielder will be Becca Hess. Lineup for Parowan. They'll lead off with Madison Adams, the pitcher, and then Caitlin Matheson, the catcher. And batting third will be the third baseman, Lainey Williams. And then their cleanup hitter will be Lacey Sisner. Blakely goes up, high, ball 1 to Adams. 2-0 the count. Called strike one on the outside corner. Adams is just a freshman. Parowan's team have 4 freshmen. Their starting lineup. 3 sophomores. Pretty young. Only a couple seniors and a couple juniors. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. Blakely battles back. Even things up. Here comes the pitch. High, ball 4. Leadoff batter aboard. So the catcher, Caitlin Matheson, will come to the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased a high one. Another high one that she chases. Might as well go there again. 0-2 the count to Matheson. Just outside. It's a close one. Good pitch. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adams on first. Matheson at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw down to first. Adams back in time. So Blakely records her first strikeout of the game. And number 8, third baseman, Lainey Williams. Ground ball to second base. DeKale bobbles it, flips it over to Addie for 1, and not in time for 2. We get the lead runner. And number 29, Lacey Sisner, their shortstop, come to plate. She's the best hitter on their team. She actually went down to Exels 50 with DeKale in Phoenix. Lacey's batting .514. Takes low ball 1. She's hit 6 home runs, 19 RBIs, 19 hits, 4 extra base hits, so she's hitting well this season. The pop fly straight up. Who's going to call it? Macy's going to call it and make the catch. So Sisner flies out to first baseman Macy Hunt to end the inning. So Parowan gets no runs on no hits and no errors. Good day for softball. McCoy says it's hot. It's actually just right. Short sleeve weather, light breeze. Don't know what the temperature is, but 65. That's a guess. Maybe 70. What do you think, McCoy? 68. I'm surprised you didn't say 68.372. Back to the top of the lineup to lead off the second inning. Be the shortstop, number 10, Addie Nelson. Addie struck out her first time up. She wants redemption this time. First pitch hits a ground ball. The sister at short throws it across for the out. Oh, pulls her off. She calls her safe. So that may have to be charged as a wild throw to the shortstop. E6. Treasure Phelps, the batter, she walks first time up, squares the bunt, pulls it back. They throw down and get Addie trying to steal. Thrown out, caught stealing. So Parowan gets the out back. The first pitch was called a strike. So the count is 0-1 to Treasure. Here's a pop fly to the pitcher. So 2 up, 2 down. Second baseman, number 21, Dekel Jones. She grounded to third, and third baseman, actually she bunted to third. Fouls that one off. Bunted down the third baseline, and the third baseman made a throwing error. So she reached on an error first time up. Count goes 0-1. Count is 1-1 to Jones. Ball in the dirt for ball 2. Dekel gets back ahead. Get a pitch right here. And she does. Drives that one into center field for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there. Well, the third baseman, number 8, Noah Moyle. She grounded to the shortstop her first time up. That one's in the dirt, gets away. Wild pitch. Dekel will take second. So Noah's got a runner in scoring position. Another ball in the dirt. That'll move Dekel to third. It's the way to move the runner. Just let the pitcher throw it in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. And Noah wanted it, but she held up. 3-0 is the count. Maddie Adams in a hole on the mound. Noah was taken all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. Still a hitter's count. Dekel down at third. Fouls that one off. Count goes full. Payoff pitch to Noah, and she swings and misses. Goes down swinging for strike 3 and 3 outs. No runs on 1 hit and 1 error. After 1.5, Enterprise 3, Parowan 0. So for those of you that joined late, defensively for the Wolves, Blakely Christiansen is on the mound. In the first inning, she gave up a walk and got one strikeout. Behind the plate, it's Haley Drake. Macy Hunt is over on first. DeKel Jones at second. Addie Nelson at shortstop. Noah Moyle at third base. Treasure Phelps is a left fielder. Allie Christensen is the center fielder. And the right field is Becca Hess. To lead off the bottom of the second inning for Parowan is number 33, the center fielder, Callie Renzello. I'm going to call her Kel. Her name is spelled C-A-L-E. Takes inside for ball one. Swing and a miss. One and one to Renzello. And that is high. Gets out of the hand of Christiansen. There's a called strike. Evens it up, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Renzello goes down swinging for the first out of the bottom of the second. Number 22, Sadie Jensen, the first baseman, will be the batter. Looks like over at the boys' game, Enterprise is in trouble. Jensen takes strike one. Davis Bracken's on the mound. It's the bottom of the first. Parowan's got 6 runs. Enterprise didn't score in the top. Strike two to Jensen. Fouled off. Jensen's behind it. Count stays 0-2. Blakely gives up the ball, so it's 1-2. And that one's low for ball two. 2-2 the count to 22. Fouls that one off. Two count, and that one is low. Full count. 1 out. Bottom second inning. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Blakely. That'll bring number 10, the left fielder, Maddie Matthews. Maddie is a senior. She also went down to Exos 50 with the Cal in Phoenix. Pops that one out of play. Maddie used to pitch. She's got something wrong with her arm. Swings at that one. Strike two. That one's popped up. Right to Math. I was going to call it Maddie, but it's Macy Hunt for the third out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down, 2 strikeouts, and a pop-up. Boys are still in trouble over there. It's 9-0, first inning. Looks like a pitching change. It's hard to see from here. It almost looks like Brady Crouch on the mound. So here to lead off the top of the third inning will be Blakely Christiansen. She doubled, one hopped, the left field gap. There's another shot. Line drive to the center fielder for a base hit. Blakely's seen 2 pitches and she's put them in, found some grass. So Haley Drake reached on an error by the third baseman. Lays one down. Third baseman fills it. She makes the throw this time. Gets the first out. Sack bunt will move the runner to second. Lady Wolves going to bring in a courtesy runner, number 14, Daisy Terry, for the pitcher, Blakely Christiansen. So now batting will be the right fielder, number 2, Becca Hess. She walked her first time up. Takes that one low, ball 1. Daisy out at second, and Becca swings at that one and misses that one. Little up. Count goes 1-1. Swings at that one over top of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's way out of the zone. 2-2 count. Daisy Terry at second base. Becca the batter. Puts that one in play to the third baseman. She looks at second, makes the throw, and gets the out at first. Daisy will move to third. So after the couple errors by the third baseman, she's recovered and made 2 plays. So Macy Hunt, she walked her last time up. Playing first base today. Called strike. Right down there at knees, maybe a little below. Tough pitch to hit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Under it. Didn't quite see it. Count goes to 1-2. 2 outs. Daisy Terry at third base. And swing and a miss. Struck her out. Macy goes down on strikes. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors. Got 3 runs in the first inning. Got shut down the next 2. So for Parowan in the bottom of the third, they'll be dealing with their 8, 9, and top of the order. Macy Anderson, the right fielder. She's batting .286. Has 8 hits, 2 extra base hits, and 4 RBIs. The 9th batter will be Kinley Rowley, second baseman. She's batting .286, 10 hits, 1 extra base hit, 4 RBIs. Anderson at the plate is a sophomore. Takes low, ball 1. On deck, Rowley is a junior. Ground ball to Macy Hunt. Easy play, steps on the bag for the first out of the inning. Kinley Rowley, second baseman. Swings underneath that one for strike 1. Fouls that one off. Messed up my camera. And struck her out. Parowan's gone through their order, and Blakely struck out 4 of them. Back to the top, Madison Adams, or Maddie Adams, the pitcher, freshman, batting .378. Swing and a miss. 17 hits, 3 extra base hits, and 5 RBIs. She walked her first time at bat. Change up. Grounded back to Blakely and makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors. After 3 innings, Enterprise 3, Parowan 0. Start off the 4th inning here. Going to be number 17, Hallie Christensen. She grounded back to the pitcher. She grounds this one to third base, and they get her just in time. That'll bring up Addie Nelson. Addie has struck out and reached on an error by the shortstop. Takes low, ball 1. High, ball 2. That one's in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. And outside. Ball 4. Treasure Phelps come to the plate. Left fielder. She's walked. Popped up to the pitcher. Takes a called strike. Outside corner. Line drive up the middle. Great play by the second baseman to dive and glove that one and get the out at second. Take away the hit from Treasure. So to kill, reached on an air and got a single. That's a wild pitch, gets away. Treasure will get down to second. Two outs, one on. There's another wild pitch in the dirt. Treasure will move to third. 2-0 count. Pitcher's got to come. And up for ball. Ooh. I didn't agree. Called strike 1. Up in the eyes. And a fly ball to right field, and that is off her glove. Error on the right fielder will score a run. Noah will be the batter. She grounded to shortstop and struck out. Fouls that one off, out of play. Low, ball one. It's up. Adams looks at McHale at first. Nothing there. 2-1 count to Noah. Fouls that one off. The 2-2 count. Pops that one high in the air. Foul ball by the dugout, and nobody wants it. First baseman and catcher looked at each other and watched it drop in between them. Called strike three. Noah goes down looking. So we get 1 run on no hits and 1 error. The boys' game is bottom of the 2nd inning. 9-0 Parowan. So Parowan in the bottom of the 4th inning will bring up their 2-3-4 hitters. Matheson, Williams, and Sisner. Caitlin Matheson, the catcher, number 5, is a sophomore, hitting .415, 17 hits, 2 extra base hits, and 7 RBIs. Called strike one. There's a pop fly. That's going to drop behind Noah at third for a little bloop single. Blakely gives up her first hit of the ball game. Jammed her. She fought it off. Lainey Williams, third baseman. Number 8 is a freshman. Hitting .421, 16 hits, 5 extra base hits, and 11 RBIs. Grounds this one to Nelson at short. She goes to second for the lead runner, just barely in time. So we get an out. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Lacey Sisner, the shortstop. Hitting .514. Left foot's almost out of the box when she has her stance. Kind of an open stance, but that left foot's way back there. Her dad's the assistant coach over there at first base. Takes high ball one. Her dad Butch and I played some ball together. Change up. Back to Blakely. She goes to second for the out. Nelson throws it high over Macy's head, but it wasn't in time anyway. So we get the lead runner for 2 outs. That'll bring up Callie Ranzello, the center fielder, number 33. She's hitting .395. She's a freshman. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. Not in time. Sisner's back in. Ranzello's got 15 hits, 4 extra base hits, and 8 RBIs. Called strike 2. 0-2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Ground ball to Noah at third. She goes across to first to Macy for the out. So on one hit, no errors, no runs for Parowan in the bottom of the fourth. So we head to the fifth. Lady Wolves need to get their bats alive. We've gone 4 innings and only have 3 hits on the day. 2 of them by Blakely, 1 of them by DeKel. And Blakely will start off the inning here. She is doubled and singled, both on the first pitch. So she can keep her hot streak alive here. Takes ball 1 outside. There's a line drive into left field. That is a fair ball. She rounds first and nothing going for a double. So Blakely is 3 for 3 on the day. Haley Drake, the catcher, number 7. She reached on an air and had a sac bunt. Squares, pulls back, takes low, ball 1. I think the bunt's on. Coach Jones is saying bunt it to the first base side. She tries it, but she fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. Can she get the bunt down to move the runner? That one's down. There goes Blakely. And she is called out at second. Looked like she slid in under it. Don't know where the tag was. Kind of hard to see. Had people in the way. Blakely gets caught stealing. Last pitch was a ball, so count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a shot to the center fielder. She comes in and hits off her glove and drops it. So Haley reaches on an error by the center fielder. So another runner back on base. Would have caused some damage had we not got caught stealing. Becca Hess hits a ground ball to third, over to second. Second baseman drops it. So Haley at second, Becca at first. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Oh, let's see. That's not what we're doing. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Daisy Terry is going to come in to hit for Macy Hunt. Daisy is batting .400. Has 2 hits, 2 RBIs. We'll see if she re-enters the game, or if Macy re-enters the game, or if Daisy stays in. Foul ball. So Haley out at second, Becca on first, Daisy the batter. 1 out. There's a fly ball to center field. No tag. Makes the play. The second out. So Hallie Christensen, the center fielder, will come to the plate. She's grounded out 2 times, once to the pitcher and once to the third baseman. Fouls that one off. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Hallie. That one's down. Scooped up by the catcher, Matheson. Fouls off, barely stays alive. Just nicked the bottom of it. 1-2 to Hallie. With Haley and Becca on the bases. That one's outside. And swing and a miss. She drops it. It's occupied, but there's 2 outs, so they make the throw and get her at first. To end the inning, we leave 2 on. Get no runs on 1 hit and 2 errors. Bats were just not there, except for Blakely. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up the 6, 7, 8 batters. Jensen, Matthews, and Anderson for Parowan. Looking over at the boys' game. Looks like we're in the bottom of the third. Enterprise is still scoreless. And Parowan's got the 9 runs in the bottom. It's 9-0 after 2.5. Crouch is still the pitcher. I just saw that. It's about all I can see over there. Pitcher's mound. Sadie Jensen, number 22, struck out her first time up. Freshman hitting .387. Playing first base. 12 hits, 5 extra base hits, and 8 RBIs. Blakely falls behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. That goes 3-0. Blakely's got some work to do here to battle back. Called high strike. He's called a few of those today. 3-1. Fouls it off. Blakely battling back. There's a ground ball diving to Kell. She picks it up, throws it from her back, but not in time. That'll be an infield single by Jensen. Ball kind of rolled up underneath the Kell's body as she dove for it. If she'd have gloved it, she'd have maybe had a chance. So Maddie Matthews, the senior, number 10, left fielder, fouls the first pitch off. She popped out the first base her first time up. That's a wild pitch, gets away from Drake. That'll move the runner down to second base. Jensen out at second. Maddie Matthews, the batter. 1-1 count. Change up. It hits it foul. Out in front of the changeup. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blakely records another strikeout. 5th strikeout of the day. So number 16, Macy Anderson, the right fielder, grounded to first base, her first time up. Takes strike 1. So defensively, we're still the same. Outfield, we got Treasure Phelps in left, Hallie Christensen in center, Becca Hess in right field. On the infield, we got Noah at third, Addie at short, DeKell at second, and Macy at first. So Dacey's was a pinch hitter Macy re-entered. Ground ball to second base. DeKalb goes to first for the out. Get the second out. Parowan moves a runner to third base, threatening to score here in the bottom of the fifth inning. With 2 outs. And their last batter, Kinley Rowley, second baseman. She struck out her first time up. It's a fly ball behind Macy at first. DeKalb comes over, makes a diving play, and it gets out. She had it. And when she hit the ground, it popped out of her glove. Would have been sweet if she'd have hung on to that one. Count is 0-1 to Rowley. Changeup. Ooh, just outside. 1-1. Ooh, high and tight. Just misses the shoulder of Rowley. Count goes 2 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball to Addie at short. She bobbles it, and that's going to give up a run. So the air at shortstop will put Rowley aboard at first. And Jensen comes in to score. Parowan gets their first run of the game. And their leadoff batter, number 14, the pitcher, Maddie Adams, has walked and grounded back to the pitcher. There's a foul ball. So 1-1 the count to Adams. And a swing and a miss. Adams behind that one. Blakely help herself out here. Fouls that one off out of play. Swing and a miss. She does help herself out with the strikeout. 6th on the day. Parowan gets 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error to make it after 5 innings of play. Enterprise 4, Parowan 1. We had the top of the 6th inning. And the bats for the Lady Wolves need to come alive, as they still only have 4 hits on the day. Parowan has 2. So we'll bring up the top of the order here. 4th time around. Addie Treasure DeKalb. Addie struck out, reached on an error, and walked. First pitch swinging. Pops that one out of play. Catcher made an effort, thought she could get to it, but it was too far back. There's a little bloop to the shortstop, and Sisner comes in and makes the catch. Had some spin on that one. So Treasure has walked, popped up, and hit a ground ball fielder's choice to the second baseman. It's a great play by the second baseman. Umpire says that was pretty close, but it was low. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one's right at the belt, but inside. Count goes 3-0. 3-0 count. Phelps should be taken. She does. 4-pitch walk. Give us a base runner. Second walk of the day for Treasure. We'll bring up to Kell, second baseman, number 21. Reached on 2 errors and had a single. She's been on base every time. See if she can do some damage this time. Takes first pitch, called strike. Chases a little high when pops it up to the pitcher. It was late. And Noah will be the batter. She is grounded to shortstop and struck out twice. Once swinging, once looking, and that one, she takes it off the thigh. Hit by pitch. All right, the hot bat of Blakely comes to the plate. A double, single, single. 3 for 3. First pitch is down, blocked by the catcher. Throw back to Treasure, at Treasure, but gets away from the second baseman, but not too far. 1-0 to Blakely. Treasure at second, Noah at first. Pops that one up to the second baseman. So her hot hand goes away. And we do not score in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Looks like the baseball game is still 9-0. Bottom of the 4th, looks like. Ooh, there's a run, just came up on the board. That makes it 10. Parowan is looking to 10 run us if we go to 5. Number 5 pops up foul territory, and DeKel comes over and makes the play. Matheson. Laney Williams, who's grounded out twice, comes to the plate. Change up, doesn't chase. Foul ball. Ground ball to short. Addie goes down to her knee, comes up, and makes the throw. 2 up, 2 down. Lacey's sister will be the batter. She is popped up to first, grounded back to the pitcher. Takes an inside, called strike 1. There's a fly ball to center field. Hallie's under it and makes the play. So 3 up, 3 down. Pop fly, ground ball, and fly out to end the 6th. We'll head to the 7th. So we go to the 5th inning on the boys' game. Down 10-0. Got to score to stay. Let's get 10 runs after 5. We're going to be at our 6, 7, and 8 batters. Haley Drake, Becca Hess, and Macy Hunt. Haley fouls it off the left side, way out in front. Second pitch, he pops that one up, gets out of play. Zero balls, 2 strikes. And a changeup in the dirt for ball 1. Fouls that one out of play on the left side, off the handle. Haley has reached on 2 errors and had a sac bunt. It's a foul ball down the first baseline. That is foul. Second baseman doesn't get there. Haley stays alive. Count stays 1-2. Low ball 2. Count goes to 2-2. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. There's a ground ball to third baseman. Gloves it across the diamond, a little bit high, but makes the play. First out. Now Becca Hess, right fielder, has walked, grounded to third, and reached on an error by the second baseman. Takes ball 1 inside. Right at the belt, but just in. Swing and a miss over top of it. Bounces off the plate. Another swing and a miss. Two count. And that one's down. Runs the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4. Becca gets her second walk of the day. So Macy Hunt will re-enter to hit here. Macy's walked and struck out. Two outs over on the boys' game. Got a runner on second. Got to get him in to keep the game alive. Macy fouls that one off her handle. Just not getting good wood on it. So Becca Hess, the runner at first. Another foul ball. That's a wild pitch. Gets away. Becca will take second. Macy in a hole still. 1-2. And she hits that one to the second baseman. And Becca gets caught off and doubled off a second to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 7th. Enterprise got no runs on no hits and no errors. 3 up, 3 down. Looks like the baseball game's over. Boys went down 10-0. So lead off the bottom of the seventh for Parowan will be center fielder 33, Callie Renzello. Struck out, ground out. And she takes one off the ribs. Parowan has their first runner aboard. Looks like she's going to be okay. Sucking for air over there. Number 22, Sadie Jensen, struck out and singled. One of the only 2 hits for Parowan. The wild pitch off the umpire. Jensen will get down to second base. Blakely needing to settle down here. Two and 0. There's a fly ball in the gap to right center. Runner went back to tag. She's going to come around third and come home and be in there for their second run of the game. And Sadie Jensen doubles. And Coach Kel Gilman wants to talk about it. That's the third hit of the day for Parowan, the second one by Jensen. Kind of a trend in the game today. Enterprise has 2 players that got hits, and Parowan have 2 players that have hits. So we're going to make a pitching change. Noah Moyle is going to come in and try and save the game here. With nobody out, runner on second in the bottom of the 7th inning. Noah has an ERA of 7. Won 4 games, lost 2. Defensively, looks like they're just going to switch Blakely and Noah. Noah was at third, so Blakely's going to go over to third. Still have Treasure in left, Hallie in center, Becca in right, Blakely at third, Addie at short, DeKell at second, and Macy at first, with Haley Drake behind the plate. So Maddie Matthews will be the batter here. She's popped up to first and struck out. Senior left fielder. And Jensen is out to second base after she doubled. Noah throws the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. A tying run at the plate for Parowan. Ground ball foul to the left side. Umpire wants the coaches in the dugout. 1-1's the count. And there's a foul ball off the face mask of Drake. 1-2 to Matthews. And she stays alive right at my camera. That one's fouled off. Almost hit somebody just getting out of their car. One and two. Just outside. Good pitch. Matthews able to hold up. 2-2 the count. Sadie Jensen out to second. Maddie Matthews at the plate. Noah gives up a shot, and that is out of here to tie the ball game 4-4. Maddie Matthews with a 2-run homer. We have ourselves a ball game. So the winning run coming to the plate. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the seventh. Macy Anderson has grounded out twice. Right fielder. Enterprise struggling here in the bottom of the seventh. Hit by pitch, double, and a home run. Called strike one. Called strike two. With that hit, we got 4 hits on both sides. Pretty even game today. The ground ball just past the glove of Moyle. Jones fields it for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, second baseman, number 15, Kinley Rowley. Kinley has struck out and reached by an error by the shortstop. There's first pitch off the plate. Parowan boys are out there huddling around left field fence, seeing if their girls can pull through. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-1. Gets away from Moyle. Count goes to 2-1. Rowley ahead in the count. Called strike two. Right up at the letters on the outside corner. 2-2 count. Noah looking for first strikeout. Rowley stays alive. Count goes full. Full count. 1 out. Nobody on. And the pitch to Rowley. Ground ball in the 5-6 hole for a base hit. Winning run is aboard. Parowan will go back to the top of the lineup. The pitcher, Maddie Adams. She's walked, grounded out, and struck out. Some energy going on over there in the Parowan dugout. First pitch, she hits a fly ball. Line drive to right field. Becca bobbles it on the bobble and a wild throw. The runner gets to third and second. So a single by Adams, and the runners move on the air by Hess in right. So we're going to intentionally walk Caitlin Matheson to load the bases with one out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 8, Lainey Williams. And she has grounded out 3 times today. Once to the second baseman and twice to the shortstop. So the Lady Wolves are hoping for another ground ball here to get out of this inning. Looks like we're going to have a defensive change by the Wolves. Kylie Bundy's going to come in. Becca Hess goes out. See where everybody ends up. Kylie's going to go to second base. That'll push DeKell over to shortstop, which will push Addie to third base. And Blakely will go out to right field. And Becca will go into the dugout. Leave Macy at first, Hallie in center, and Treasure in left. With Noah on the mound and Haley behind the plate. Lainey Williams, she is batting .421. She's a freshman. Second best hitter on the team. Comes to the plate. She's their number 3 hitter. The cleanup hitter, Sisner, will be on deck if it goes that far. And first pitch is high. Up out of the zone. So Noah goes in a hole. Second pitch is high again. Really in a hole. 2-0 the count. Just got to come with them now. Keep them walking in a run. And 3-0. 3-0. Got to really come with 3 strikes now. And that's a ball for inside. And that'll end it. Parowan walk-off walk. 5-4. So a heartbreaking loss. And here comes the Parowan boys storming the field. As the Enterprise Lady Wolves go down 5-4. So on the day, Enterprise gets 4 hits. 1 from DeKell and 3 from Blakely to put up 4 runs. And Parowan gets 5 hits. 1 from Caitlin Matheson, a single. And 2 from Sadie Jensen, a single and a double. and a home run to tie it for Maddie Matthews. And that's the ball game.